Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. For any future video ideas, go ahead and comment below. So today we're gonna be doing a Q&A couples edition. We have the questions on his phone right here, so we are gonna read them off and then answer them. Two questions of this one, and it's just really simple, so I'm gonna ask it. It says, what's your channel and what's the name of your channel? I don't really have a specific name, just gonna be my name, Josie Clark, and my channel is just a lifestyle channel. Just, yeah, a lifestyle channel. The other questions are, hardest part so far of y'all's journey so far, raising the baby. You can start with that one, babe.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I would say just trying to figure out like how to do everything that we were doing prior to her being born. But obviously after her being born, we had to still do those same things. But in addition to whatever may have been going on with her at the time, probably. That's what I would say.
Best moment so far?
In regards to what?
The baby.
I would say just watching her grow up. It's interesting to have an actual person that has like a lot of your characteristics, your mannerisms, and she turns 5 months on the 15th, but I think it's gonna be interesting just to continue to witness that, to see stuff that she does that we do right now at our age, and she is just starting her life.
The number one thing you've learned, I'm gonna say, so before having a baby, communication is key, but after you have a baby, communication is like detrimental to your relationship, because if you do not communicate, oh man, you're definitely gonna be on two different sheets of music. Like, yeah, I personally think communication. What do you think?
I think communication is a big one, because, well, for us specifically, like obviously I work a lot. I'm a drone shirter, so she gets to spend way more time with her, so she knows more about her schedule, like nap time, so on and so forth. So the days that I am off, communication is vital to ensure that she doesn't get sidetracked on her routine, and I guess I don't interfere with whatever has like been established for those times that I'm at work. So just talking about everything. Like who is gonna do what, who's gonna watch her, who's gonna cook, so on and so forth, or enhance communication, I guess we can say. Now
the next few questions says, what is or was harder, being a full-time mom or being full-time enlisted? Personally, I feel like you can't really say one thing is harder than the other, because I was full-time active duty, and that's like it's on a different scale of being a full-time mom, you know. And now he's always been full-time active duty, but he's a drill instructor, and being a drill instructor is on a whole different level of like what he would normally do aside from being here. So I don't really feel like one is harder than the other, because we're both always tired, things always need to be done, you know. Both are full-time jobs, so I personally don't think one is harder than the other. How did y'all decide on the baby's name?
Her first name, Calista, she pretty much came up with that by herself. Her middle name, Bell, is from my grandmother. Her name was Ola Bell. So we were trying to figure out how to incorporate either one of our mom's name into her middle name, or one of our grandmother's, like part of our grandmother's name into her middle name. But her grandmother doesn't have a middle name. Mine had, I guess, a two-part first name. So we just took Bell. Initially, we were going to spell it with an E on the end, but we decided to just spell it the way that it actually was for my grandmother, which was Bell, common spelling, like ding, ding, ding. So yeah, Calista Bell Clark. That's how we ended up.
Best, worst part of pregnancy. The best part, the cravings. Oh my God, the cravings are the best. I had Wingstop like every day for like a month. Oh my goodness. Cravings are the best part of pregnancy. I don't care what nobody says. The worst part, the pain, like being pregnant for like a million months is really what it feels like. And when you're about to give birth, like that last 3 days right before you're about to give birth, everything hurts. Like you can't even think straight because everything, yeah, that's the worst part. Everything hurts. Advice to new moms: stay off Google. Stay off Google and ask your other mommy friends, because Google is going to tell you not to go outside and not to breathe the air that's outside because it's contaminated, basically. Just listen to your other mommy friends and trust your instinct and trust your gut. I know you probably feel like, oh, I'm a new mom and, you know, I've never done this before. How would I know? Trust me, it just hits you. Like, you just, yeah, it'll just hit you and you'll just know. How do you handle life as a drill instructor's wife? How? I don't have a choice.
Yeah, it's not an option.
A big part is because I was active duty before, I have a big understanding of like his schedule and like a lot of the terminology he uses. So it's really easy for me to just, what am I looking for there?
Like, I guess understand the day-to-day life, I guess.
Yeah, without like much like friction, because I understand what the military life is like in general.
I'll chime in on that one. Yeah, I would say her being prior service is definitely like a huge plus. I'm not saying that your wife has to be prior service, but it definitely makes things easier regardless of the branch. The only, I guess, obstacle there is like the terminology. Obviously, in the Army, you guys call stuff different than what we call it in the Marine Corps in general. And then obviously it's broken down to even more specific terms as far as the drill field and all of that goes. But she understands like the hours, having to like rearrange, say, appointments for her or whatever the case may be based off work. That's not always the case, but sometimes whatever's going on at work can't be like moved or switched around. So it's definitely, I think, easier being married to someone who served before versus if I was married to someone else who hadn't served before, as far as like explaining stuff and her being understanding of like what I have going on, basically.
Do you plan to have more kids? Eventually. We want another one, but right now.
I mean, yeah. Someday.
He's
we
trap me.
we not in a rush.
Eventually, at some point. One more would be ideal.
Yeah. I don't
We're
think
extremely happy with this one.
neither one of us ever wanted to have them back to back. So I say maybe like in a year or two, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, or 5 or 6. Yeah, or that.
What inspired you to make this channel? A lot of things inspired me, but the number one thing would be my husband, because he kept telling me to just do it. Just do it. Baby, keep talking about it. Just do it. So I just did it. Who are your personal favorite YouTubers? I am terrible at YouTube, honestly, if I'm being honest. Jenna Marbles is my number one favorite YouTuber. I just love Jenna. I've been watching her for like 8 years now. She's just my favorite. She's been on YouTube for 10 years. So, do you have any favorite YouTubers, babe?
Yeah, I probably watch YouTube more than I do regular TV. So, Mike Rashid, I want to say this is not like order specific, but I watch him a lot. I don't know how long he's been on YouTube, but he got a lot of good content aside from just working out. If you know me, then you know like working out is like a big aspect of our lives. But Mike Rashid, Charles Glass, Hickok 45. He's like a gun enthusiast, just to name a few. But I spent a lot of time on YouTube. 1320 video for racing.
Okay, the next question.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, that's on the list now. I ain't gonna say
It's Bob Music.
I ain't gonna say by choice, but yeah, it's on there. Yeah. Old Toodles.
Hot dog. Next question says, do you plan to go back vegetarian? Yes, 1,000 times yes. I'm slowly creeping my way back that way. The only reason why I still eat meat is because I'm still breastfeeding and I don't get enough protein or enough calories being vegetarian, so that's that. Oh, that's it.
Bye.
No, not bye.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Share this video and tag people who you feel like might like this video. Okay, yeah, bye.